In this video, we're going to take a look at that natural frequency level in Nvidia, where we had a root node of F at 352 Hertz. So to look at the natural number, we've got to figure out how to get that into the area of our price and trading activity. So if our base frequency is 352, we've got to work that down. So what we're going to do is just take octaves down from there. So 352, we're just going to divide it down by 2 until we get into the area we're in. We're under the range of 144, so we've got a key octave at 88, and then we're going to be at 44, then 22, and then 11. And that's what we've got there. So now let's go back to the Excel sheet. So now here's the sheet. Now I took the natural generated price levels. Everything was based off the 1081 low in the prior video. So here you see we had those octaves, and now with the natural frequency octaves starting at 11, you can see we're very close. We've got 11, 22, 44, 88, where here we had 1081, 2162, 4324, and 8648. So we're very close. So the stack is vibrating very closely with the natural frequency levels. So just by using the low, we've got a very similar price output to what we get with the natural octave. Now this isn't always going to be the case, so the two different methods are going to give you some different looks, but in this case these numbers are so close that they're almost the same. So I've plotted these numbers on the chart using the price plot tool. You can see I've got the numbers in there starting at 11. You can see the octaves. There's the 22, the 44, and the 88. So we're looking at the natural frequency levels based off of that F keynote. Now here these lines are all plotted. You can take a look at this. I'm just going to scroll up. You can see we're very tight down here where we come off the base number 11, because we've got so many numbers between 11 and 22 and only a 10-point range. So we're going to take a look at that on a daily chart. Anyhow, you can see like some of the key areas, like this area right here. We've got this major support area and this major resistance area, which bucked it 3 times and broke through on the 4th. And then you can see the obvious support and resistance at these other levels as we're moving up, and the high came in exactly at that key 140, about 141 area. So I'm going to go grab a daily chart and take a look at this at the lower level right near that low. Okay, I've got a daily chart. What I'm going to do is grab the 2 octaves. I'm going to plot the first 2 octaves onto that chart using the price tool. So I've got the 11 to 22, and then the 22 to 44. I'm going to highlight that. And now looking at the daily chart off of that low, the October 2022 low at 1081 there. And now you can see how those levels are operating on the daily bar. So I'm going to let you look at those. And then I'm going to change this and put the actual 1081 level in and see what those look like. Now here are the natural numbers based off the 1081 low. So you can take a look at that. It's a bit tighter of a fit there. Now I'm adding some arrows at time counts. What I'm using is 11 days. It's using the basic octave, the low octave harmonic closest to the major low. So I'm using the natural octave here. So 11-day counts off of the low. The first point here is after the weekend. The low came in Friday. The next one is this low here. We hit this high here exact. The next one was on the weekend, but we had the high here, then we got to push down. 11 days later, we hit this low. 11 days later, we hit a low here. Got just a 1-day reaction. This was 1 day off the low, and this one was on the weekend right behind the Friday of this low, which was right in front of the launch pad. So I'm just showing the first 8 harmonic movements of that 11-day count. So this is how you can generate a basic time cycle, and this type of thing is going to get you on or within a day of pivots, 90-some% of the time. It's got a very high accuracy rating. So this is just another technique, another tool you can use when you get to the keynote and work the octaves down into the time and price that the stock or commodity is working in.